Yeah, good morning. I'm Hayden Morby-Davis. I'm the CEO of Harrogate Skills for Living. Harrogate Skills for Living is a well-established charity that supports adults and younger people with learning disabilities and autism. We provide a range of services including residential care, daycare, employment services and education services, and over the last couple of years we've opened a couple of enterprises as well, the Harrogate Chocolate Factory and the Harrogate Chocolate Factory Cafe more recently. We recognise that a lot of the students that we support really want to get into work, but they face some considerable barriers, particularly around recruitment. So we try and work with partners, or we try and give them experiences within the cafe and within the chocolate factory to build up hopefully transferable skills that will then help them get out into the workplace and get paid employment. Well, you're going to be introduced to a number of young people that have managed to get paid full-time contracts with Ilke Homes. Really one of the main obstacles is the interview process, and what Ilke have been able to do is offer work trials so that our students can go and showcase their skills without having to go through that interview process, which is something that they quite often struggle with. Ilke quickly recognised that the students have skills, and by doing the work trial they could really showcase what those skills were and see how well they fitted Ilke's needs at the time.
I'm a job coach for Harrogate Skills Living Centre. So it basically means I help young adults with learning difficulties find and maintain a job. So we work with young adults to help who want to work, find work and help them ensure they're successful.
I'm Michael Horn and I am the manager of Harrogate Chocolate Factory Cafe. The relationship started with a chance phone call very close to Christmas from Jenny. That was to place an order for hampers for some of the staff members for Ilke Homes. The relationship progressed through obviously getting to bring some of our guys to almost like an open day where we could see each department and get taken around and shown how the whole process from start to finish works. A lot of our guys that had seen and witnessed that fell in love with it and really wanted to be a part of it. I am proud to say that with having Connor, especially because I've worked with him, come over to there and get the opportunity to work in that environment, and also for how you've supported us with buying and purchasing our items, I can't ask for more than that. It's great.
So I first got involved with Harrogate Skills for Living about just over 2 years ago, when they came on board to help us buy through their business, where they provided us with Christmas hampers for everybody at Ilke. And at that time some of their team members came in and we talked to them about what they do, and they did a great job at short notice getting the hampers off the ground. And I remember that Christmas when the team members came in, the trainees from Harrogate Skills for Living, and it was absolutely for me the best day of the year. The positivity, the enthusiasm that they brought with them rubbed off on me, and I went home probably feeling better than I have going home from work at any time in the last few years. Fast forward to that, I went away thinking we've got to find a way to get some of these types of people into our business. We need a diverse workforce. In order to solve problems, you need people that will come at a problem from different angles. So we need people from all sorts of backgrounds and all sorts of walks of life.
My name is Connor Morn. I work at Ilke Homes on the high-speed panel line. I have for about 9 months now. Me and my mum, we were walking down the street one day and we bumped into Kelsey, who had been working at the chocolate factory for, I don't know how long back then, but I think that was in it might have been in June of last year, so a year ago now. And she told us all about the company, the chocolate factory, the cafe, everything. And then a couple of others came out, like Hayden and Michael, and it really got me interested, because I thought it would be a decent opportunity to try and find work. We were told that Ilke Homes were looking for staff, and we were given a tour, and I thought This looks like a good place to work. I fit in well, everyone was really friendly, everyone showed me what to do and I grasped it very quickly. I'm on the plasterboard mill, which is just a machine that cuts out sockets and windows for the plasterboard for each exterior wall. It's quite amazing because you're actually making someone's house, but it's in a much more faster way.
So we started working with Connor maybe this time last year. So Connor had just finished sixth form and him and his mum were on their way to an appointment at Connections, which had unfortunately closed, and saw us on the way past. So we were in the cafe and came in for a chat with the team. He joined our supported employment programme, and from there he was able to work with us. We learned about him, what he enjoys doing. We got him a job in the cafe, built up his work skills, confidence, and we had a tour around and discussed supported employment and what that could look like based at Ilke. And we took him all for a tour around site, and Connor was interested. He first had full one-to-one support from Paul in the training academy, so I was just there as a communication if things weren't going well and stuff. So we were in there for maybe 2 days doing tool training before he was out on the shop floor. So before Connor did start on the floor, I went and had a chat with his team about Connor and what to expect. The team were lovely. He just settled in straight away, and I realised within 2 days that I wasn't actually really required to help with support. He'd picked up very easily.
I'm Paul Doubleday. I'm the manufacturing specialist for the high-speed panel line. I'm here to train in-house training, so whether it be new starters, people coming from different sections, that go-to person should they need assistance, help. Since Connor started, I think, when did Connor start? 9 months ago. Basically, I took him under my wing. He started with me, spent quite a bit of time myself and everybody else on that certain section. But since then, he's actually progressed from the vertical, horizontal, into the steels, and now he's gone into the PB mill. So he's changed 3 times in 9 months, and you can see the confidence in Connor. It's growing and growing every day. I think it's made him grow in a person. Obviously, he's had the support from everybody on his team. Everyone's very understanding of Connor. He needs the encouragement, like a lot of people do. It's not continual praise, but it's the recognition of a good job that he can do. And he just, like I say, his ability to learn and he's very quick at picking up and adapting, which in his confidence again is just peaking all the time. And as an individual and a worker, he's one of the best in the team.
We brought in Connor just over a year ago, around about a year ago, on a trainee placement. We brought him in for a 6 to 8 week trainee paid placement. 3 weeks into that, we knew that we got to recruit him because he was exactly what we were looking for in a team member. He came in, he's been here coming up for a year now, absolutely gone from strength to strength.
Thomas Pickard. I work at Ilke Homes on roofing. Well, I was doing construction since I had building skills. Paul made me introduced me to Ilke, and the team were very nice and made me feel like at home and everything. I'm enjoying it and it's nice. I recommend working there, and it's nice and the team's nice and everything. Yeah, I can see myself working there for a long time, yeah.
Yeah, my name is Mark Smith. I'm a section leader on C-Line. Tom was introduced to us from Skills for Living, and he's come to us on an apprenticeship. Been working with us about 6 weeks now, and he helps us build our roofs. He was a bit shy at first, but now he's got used to the routine. He's got to know everybody in his team, and he's taking it like duck to water, and he's really enjoying it, which is lovely to see. I think every company has a niche area where we can introduce people and develop their skills.
More recently, we've been able to bring Thomas in, exactly the same situation. Comes in on a training placement. Before you get even halfway through, you know that we've got to get him. Good people at a premium, particularly in the current labour market, and the opportunity to get the likes of Thomas and Connor into our business is too good an opportunity to ignore.
Well, we can obviously help businesses, help employers understand what it's like to make adjustments for people with learning disabilities and autism. We can be there, we can offer a job coach that will help support that whole process and help them understand what skill set people actually bring, and how having a more diverse workforce can really help in terms of the current teams that you've got, and also with customers as well. Customers will see you as a considerate employer.
Well, while working at Skills for Living, they helped me to sort of gain skills in working, in what to say in interviews and how to get through them. It was Katie. She was my support worker for about a month or so. Just showing me around how to conduct certain things, and yeah, because they really do help you to give advice and help you gain skills to gain jobs.
I'd say the benefits are that you're going to have people who are reliable, that want to work, who want to be there, and they're going to get the job done. They're not one of those people who will just sit around and be like, I'm not going to do the job. They will get on with the job and make sure it's done to a level. And if it's one of those jobs where it's continual routine, then they'll be fine with it. So that's what I'd say, is just give it a chance. See, you don't know unless you try.
What I would say is that once you've met one person with autism, you've only ever met one person with autism. Everyone has different skill sets, everyone has different capabilities. It doesn't matter if you're good at maths, English, science, there is always something out there for anybody with learning difficulties to do. They're capable of so much more than people think. So if you give them an opportunity, and we're the people to come to.